A lot of people across the globe speak this language. Fun fact about Portugal, a Portuguese speaker is called a lusophone. A lusophone, a lusophone, a lusophone, a lusophone, a lusophone. Fact number 3. Fact number 3 is Portugal is one of the oldest nation-states in Europe. It's been continually inhabited since prehistoric times. Throughout the ages, it has been home of Celts, Carthaginians, and Romans, just to name a few. I want to know, in that fact, when it became a nation state, but I'm not sure. Fact number 4. It's also one of the most peaceful countries in Europe. With its low crime rates and high standards of living, it was ranked 4th out of 163 countries analyzed on the Global Peace Index in 2021. A good diet also means that the average life expectancy is pretty high too. When I went abroad in college, one of the reasons why I chose Austria was because I think it was ranked really high in the Global Peace Index back then. I mean, it was a very nice place to live. Fact number 5 is, can you hear that in my hallway? Somebody is rolling a luggage cart down the hall. Rome invaded the Iberian Peninsula in 219 BC. Rome invaded the Iberian Peninsula in 219 BC. That includes Portugal too, obviously. It took over 200 years, and the military brain power of one of Rome's greatest leaders, Julius Caesar, to properly consolidate their forces and annex Iberia once and for all. Fact number 6. Portugal's oldest ally is England. Here's a fun fact about Portugal for history fans. Dating back to centuries and centuries ago, England signed a treaty with Portugal back in 1386, the Treaty of Windsor. It's also thought to be possibly the oldest and longest running alliance between modern nations ever. Fact number 7. Lisbon was struck by one of the worst disasters in world history. What is that? Lisbon is one of the most amazing places to visit in Portugal, but did you know it has an interesting history as well? A super violent earthquake, estimated at the magnitude of 8.5 to 9, brought utter destruction to Lisbon in 1755. Not only was there the earthquake damage, but also widespread fire and even a huge tsunami that all but wiped the city. Oh wow. And then fact number 8 is then the city came up with an ingenious way of earthquake proofing. How'd they do that? Following the earthquake, Lisbon was rebuilt naturally. But what was amazing was the way that they tested the strength of new buildings. Without the gizmos and gadgets of the modern day, Portuguese authorities came up with an amazing solution. Get soldiers standards, these buildings are earthquake-proof because they ran these tests on smaller buildings and smaller models. Fact number nine. Lisbon's Vasco da Gama Bridge is really, really long. How long is it? In fact, it's Europe's second longest bridge at 10.7 miles. That's pretty long for any bridge, let's be honest. It crosses the Portuguese capital's famous river, and the Tagus, and is only one of two bridges spanning the Tagus in Lisbon. Fact number 10. The most famous dessert in Portugal is a custard tart. You know what these look like? These look like Chinese custard tarts. Like egg tarts. But it's not just any old custard tart. This is the famous pâtisses de nata. They were created by a bunch of Catholic monks sometime before the 18th century. At the monastery, they used egg whites for starch. But what to do with all the egg yolks? Bake them into stuff, of course. Thus, the tastiest custard tart in the world was born. You can enjoy it everywhere, from Brazil to Japan, but Portugal is the best place for it. Oh, that's interesting that they were made by a bunch of Catholic monks. That's like in Avatar: The Last Airbender, that all of the air monks make pastries. I wonder if there are more tropes of that in actual history, or if it's based on, these Portuguese monks. Fact number 11. Oh, and in background noise news, do you guys hear that? That's my laptop. My laptop fan just spinning. But anyway, fact 11 is tempura is Portuguese. Tempura is Portuguese. What? Tempura? That most Japanese of delicately fried goodness originates in Portugal. On their adventures around the world, the Portuguese came across Japan in the 16th century. Before Japan decided to close its doors to trade, Portugal offloaded a number of gastronomic goodies onto the island nation, tempura being just one of them. The custard tart, as we mentioned, castella cake, and even bread are loved by Japanese people today. This is definitely one of our favorite facts about Portugal. That's cool. That's funny. Fact number 12. The highest mountain in Portugal is Mount Pico. But it's not the Portuguese mainland. It's not on the Portuguese mainland. It's actually situated on the island of Pico, in the far-flung Atlantic archipelago. That is definitely not how it's pronounced. Archipelago. I feel like I've seen this word. It's like a collection of islands. Archipelago. Okay, I'm not gonna even attempt it, and then I'm gonna look it up later, and it's gonna be so obvious how it's pronounced. But anyway, what is it? A mountain? Yes, the highest mountain in Portugal is located on the island of Pico. That's out in the Atlantic, and it's super pretty, Fuji level prominent, and towers an impressive 7,730 found his way to Portugal. He wanted everything, after all. So in 1807, French troops invaded Portugal. The royal family fled to Brazil, still a Portuguese colony at the time. But Portuguese forces and the British fought Napoleon off eventually. I feel like that was a good alliance between Portugal and England. I'm not too well versed in like the history of like Portugal and Spain. I'm sure they have history, and I'm sure that Portugal's alignment with England probably helped them with that. I wonder if there are going to be facts about that further in this. But anyway, fact number 14. Algarve was once the name of a big slice of Portugal. Algarve was once the name of a big slice of Portugal. The Algarve, a region in Portugal that is now known for its beaches, package vacations for Europeans, and a myriad of resorts, was once the name of the entire country. The Moors occupied Portugal for centuries and called it Algarve, literally meaning the West. The Moors. I thought that's Spanish too. The Moors. Fact number 15. There are a lot of Arab origin words in Portuguese. Yep, all of those years of Moorish conquest certainly left their mark on Portugal. Today, the language is littered with examples of Arab influence. There is, okay, so I'm gonna butcher these words, but Arrecife, Arrecife, coming from the Arabic word for platform, meaning reef. There's Saloia, Saloia, meaning rustic, which came from the Arabic meaning of the same thing. We mean there's tons. We can't list them all here. Google it. That's what the article says. Fact number 16. Portugal is home to a whole lot of birds. Because of its placement as a popular avian stopover on their migrations from Africa to Europe, Portugal plays host to a fantastic number of bird species. To be more precise, there are around 600 species of birds here. The Azores and the Madeira are popular stopping off points for migrating African birds. Fact number 17. No one's been executed for a crime since 1846. Okay, not one of the most fun facts about Portugal, but an interesting one nonetheless. Capital punishment wasn't carried out at all from 1846 and was finally outlawed in 1867. In fact, Portugal was the first country to abolish life imprisonment too in 1884. Today, the maximum amount of years anyone can spend in prison is 25. Fact number 18. Another thing Portugal is laid back about: drugs. In 2001, Portugal decriminalized the recreational use of all common drugs. These include cannabis, cocaine, and LSD and heroin. Possession of these is not illegal. However, if you're found to be in a possession of more than 10 days worth, you might get some jail time. You'll also get offered rehab. That's interesting. Cannabis, cocaine, LSD, and heroin. I feel like those are not all on the same level, but yeah, that is quite progressive of them. People are just enjoying their life out in Portugal. Fact number 19. Millions of pilgrims journey to Fatima in Portugal each year. This is one of the most interesting facts about Portugal on this list. This Catholic pilgrimage is big news in Portugal. The members of pilgrims run from around 6 to 8 million every year. Holy shit. The story goes that 3 shepherds allegedly spotted Virgin Mary in their fields in 1917. What? A church was built on the site she was seen, and a Bristow pilgrimage destination. Today, it's one of the most significant Catholic shrines in existence. Fact number 20. And the last one I'm going to read for today is that the rooster is a symbol of Portugal. The rooster is a symbol of Portugal. It's a funny story, actually. It's a long one, but the general gist is that a dead rooster allegedly helped a criminal prove his innocence. The rooster, called Barcelos, is celebrated to this day. It's a popular souvenir item and comes in many forms, as a statuette on a plate, a stuffed toy, etc. Fun